Pisces, welcome to your reading. Today is Saturday. It's the 21st of June 2025. So we are near the end of this month, you guys. Let's see what the messages are for you at this time. Thanks for being here, lovely Pisces. I'm Rachel. Welcome to Pisces Frequencies. Let's see what your messages are, Pisces. Despair. Journey. What else does Pisces need to know, spirits? What does Pisces need to know? You've got courtship. What else for Pisces? Anything else for Pisces? Pathway on the bottom of the deck, you have poverty. Okay, so there's somebody that's going through some kind of despair here. They're going through a difficult time. There's a sign here that says not hiring. So somebody's feeling like they're on sort of desperate times here. Feeling left out over a situation. You've got courtship here. So there's something about a connection. A love connection here, like kind of like the lovers, and you've got the journey. Somebody could be at a distance here, and there's somebody that's it's like someone's trying to find a way to you, this privileged lady or man, but yep, there's somebody at a distance. And there could be a journey involved. Okay, so okay, you've got the Emperor, first card off the bat. There's the Emperor there, Aries energy in your recent past. There's someone that's presenting themselves as an Emperor anyway. Any more messages for Pisces? You've got the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody made an offer here. Somebody made you some kind of offer, whether this was an offer of a relationship. This was something, I feel, Pisces, that put you in your emotions here with the Queen of Cups energy. That's your energy there. Something that made you feel happy, like there was some kind of hope. Nine of Pentacles. So there's this energy of you being pretty self-contained, okay, like you have, you know, money, everything else, but you felt like there was something missing. You had everything but love, and I feel like it's like, okay, this is the next thing, but there's something that, I don't know, didn't really work out as planned. Something that was just, I don't know, on and off here, indecisive energy, somebody that was in and out of your life. Okay, tell me about the present energy for Pisces. What is the present energy for Pisces? So somebody was coming towards you like they were an Emperor, whether they were or not. Needs to be revealed here. And then you've got the Fool energy. Aries energy. There's something about taking a risk. So I feel like you took some kind of you're taking some kind of a risk, should I say, depending on your timeline, of course, with this Fool energy. And then the High Priestess is about you being in your intuition about something. Tell me more for Pisces. Something that you're doing or you did that you kept to yourself. But I don't know why, but there's something that I don't feel like it went according to plan. But I feel like with the Fool, because there wasn't really a plan, it was just some kind of a calculated risk here. Okay. Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, and Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are working towards, you're trying to make something happen here. It's like you've gone off in search of something here, Pisces, and you're trying to make this happen. And it's to do with something that you're working on, and it could be something about a relationship or a house here, some kind of happy ever after. There could be something about a move here, moving family, or moving for a relationship. Okay, something like that. Tell me about the near future for Pisces. What is the near future? We've got judgment, strength. There's a decision that could be quite difficult in the near future here. Leo energy, judgment is Scorpio energy, the high priestess is Pisces. I've got two more cards here. You've got the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, you've got the King of Cups and you've got the King of Pentacles. Two kings here. Ace of Wands, an offer and something about, I don't know, a distance here, or excuse me, something that you could have been waiting for. You've got this Knight of Wands here. Alright, so let's just go in and clarify. Tell me about the Empress. Sorry, the Emperor. What is the Emperor? What is the Emperor for Pisces in the recent past? The Magician. Somebody from the recent past, I feel like they tried to manipulate something. They try to make something happen, but I am getting this manipulative energy from this person. Gemini, Virgo energy. Tell me more about the Magician with the Emperor. Three of Swords. I don't know if this person's hurt you in the recent past, or maybe this person's coming out as hurt. Tell me more about this Three of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Swords for Pisces. You've got, yeah, you've got somebody here that was doing something shady behind your back. King of Swords. Somebody that was trying to avoid getting caught. This is somebody here, they could have been an air sign, they don't have to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is somebody who, it's like they were avoiding being truthful with you, they're avoiding being honest, doing the right thing. There's something about the communication that came in from this person that it wasn't completely honest. They weren't telling you the full story when it came to making you this offer here. I don't feel like this person's like, they're avoiding some kind of hurt. Or they're not telling you that they were hurt over something. I'm getting like this, I don't know, this kind of nonchalant energy from this person. Like this person is making it seem as if they have no emotions. And I feel like this person is hurt over a situation. Or they hurt you, but they're avoiding doing the right thing. But I feel like this person may have come towards you with some kind of communication. I feel like this person didn't address what they did to you in the past. So the Eight of Cups, whatever it was that this person had to offer you, Pisces, it's like you weren't having any of it, I feel. Queen of Wands. Or they have walked away, whether they told you the full truth, somebody's walked away from someone else here, I feel. Or I feel like this could be your energy. Queen of Wands. You're taking the initiative here to walk away from an offer. Sometimes the Queen of Wands can be the other person. There may have been somebody else involved with this person and they're heartbroken, and this is why they came back to you. But I feel like, yeah, there's somebody that left them and then they come in with an offer for you. Now, whether you, being in your intuition, Pisces, picked up on this, you feel like, I feel like if something didn't work out with this person before, because here they are, they're coming back to you, it's because you were in your intuition all along about someone here. Where's my water? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's somebody that's been holding back some some kind of truth here. And there's this pause. And there's somebody that's trapped in their mind over something here. So tell me about the Eight of Cups with the Queen of Wands. What is the Eight of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles? So there's, whatever this was, there was, I feel like this did fill you with some kind of hope here. You felt like this was a divine connection, like this was meant to be. Like the divine has brought this person back to you because you and this person were supposed to be together. Yeah, there's a wish fulfillment here. I feel like there's somebody that you really wanted here. You really wanted this person. And they may have left you for somebody else or made a choice. Now, whether you knew about this or whatever, there's something that didn't work out, but then they came back. But they left a big chunk of the truth out, is what I'm feeling here. So what is the Queen of Cups? But I feel like you were so in your emotions at the time that you kind of overlooked something here. Even though your intuition may have been screaming at you, because the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. Yeah, there's something about you needing to look into something here. But you may not have, because, like I said, you could have been in your emotions. Page of Swords. So there's something that they told you, but they didn't tell you all of it. This person's very, they don't play by the rules, this Knight of Wands. And I feel like there's a lot of attraction here. There's like blinded by attraction. We've still got that Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Whatever they had to offer you, I don't feel like it was the full deal. And they weren't telling you everything. And there's something about this Page of Swords energy that you needed to do some, you know, research on, really. Tell me about the Fool. What is the Fool for Pisces? My goodness, it's warm tonight. Taking a leap towards death. Well, we're all going there. Some going there faster than others. Anyway, so we've got the Death card here. So there's something about, I would say this was transformation. This is a rebirth. So the door is open. You can see that, you know, somebody's hoping that the door to you is still open. The door to your heart. And you're hoping that, yeah. Phew. But there's a painful ending. There's a leaping into a painful ending. Whoa. What the hell is going on with this reading? Ten of Swords. There's a risk that just did not pay out. Because you ignored something here. You ignored who this person really was. They came towards you as if they were, you know, truthful and honest. They came towards you like they were an emperor. But this person... I don't know. Whether they're hoping that you're going to be patient with them over what they've done to you, or they could have an ending with somebody. They may feel betrayed and they're hoping that you are going to be patient with them and help heal them. Tell me about the High Priestess. Someone's coming to you for help, I feel, but I don't feel like they're going to announce it. You've got, yeah, there's someone that's just not being honest with you. The Knight of Swords in reverse. There's somebody that, I don't know if they're coming to cause some kind of trouble. You can sense it. You've got the King of Wands. Whoever this is, they're very attractive. Fire sign energy, very passionate, very attractive. But there's, I don't know if there's going to be some kind of conflict. Maybe you can sense this, but I feel like you may be not wanting to tell this person everything about yourself. They may want to know things about you, but I feel like you see something coming. You see somebody for what they are here with that High Priestess. You can pick up on the energy of this person, and this person's up to no good. This person's gonna try and cause some kind of trouble here. So, I mean, the Knight of Swords in reverse is like an argumentative energy, but it's somebody that's also not telling you the full story about something. Alright, what is the Nine of Swords? So this is where you are thinking, you're puzzled over something here. The Empress in reverse. You don't feel great about this person coming back because, I mean, at first I feel like you did, but there's something about, it's like you're picking up on their energy, like they're only back because of this, X, Y, and Z. They're back because they've been hurt. They're back because they need me to help them. They're back because, you know, I was their second choice or whatever it was. So you feel like you've been taken for granted here with the Empress in reverse. You don't feel good about yourself. It doesn't make you feel good when it should make you feel good. Somebody coming towards you, yeah. I just don't get a very romantic vibe from this person at all. Two of Swords, so you're stuck in a decision here. Not the Knight of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles. So something about something being one-sided with the Knight of Cups. It's like somebody that is in their own energy. They're keeping all this energy for themselves. There's a decision that you need to make. Tell me more about this Two of Swords. So I feel like you're making a decision. Some of you have already been in this energy and you've brought this tower down. You were the one to bring a tower down. It was a difficult thing for you to do, Pisces, but you're not taking on somebody else's burden. I feel like there's someone that came towards you and they were like trauma bonding you. You know, they were just basically, well, trauma dumping on you, should I say. And is it really worth it for their cup? Because they're always hiding something from you. That, yeah, there's always going to be this second guessing, this kind of playing mental gymnastics with you, you know, conflict, causing conflict. What is Judgment? So what is Judgment here? What is Judgment in the near future for Pisces? The Four of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's this energy of like, even though you knew you were doing the right thing, You still feel pretty down. You feel dragged down emotionally by this. And then this Eight of Wands, I don't know what this is. This is communication. Someone's going to reach out. I don't know who this Queen of Swords is. I feel like this could be your energy here, the Queen of Swords, where you've had enough. It's like you've had enough. You're drawing a line here. You've had enough because somebody just made you feel pretty crap. They made you feel like second fiddle. But there is this communication coming in from someone. And this Knight of Cups, perhaps. So strength is like having the strength, handling something here, something that's difficult, what's not easy for you to do. Ace of Swords. So there is going to be some kind of communication or breakthrough in the near future. What is this? Or it could be an idea, but there's something that is going to be very difficult for you. You're going to be in your emotions about this, and you're not really going to know. This is like the pathway card. You're not really going to know which way to go, but there's something about a change coming in. Something that you're moving on with in your life. It's like you're trying to put something. It's like the swords here. You're very aware that you could easily open up these wounds again. But you're trying to heal your mind. You need a rest. Your mind is working overtime, and you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what the future is going to bring here. So the Ace of Wands is like an offer that's being presented to you here. Something about a breakthrough, a new beginning. What is the Ace of Wands? I feel like you're taking something new here. Yeah, you're moving forwards with an offer here, or something that you're doing that's brand new beginning. Yeah, there's this there's some good energy here with the Page of Wands. There's like something about you going on a journey here, having some kind of change in your life, like a new chapter. You're on this other pathway. So you've trusted your intuition with something, but you've been very smart about it as well. Yeah, you've had some kind of a breakthrough here, Pisces, or you will do in the near future. There's something about you going along with your intuition. Here's this path, and now you are at this other end where it's daylight, and you can see where you've been traveling. And the cat is, there's something about, I don't know, a companion or spirit has been with you the whole time. This black cat was really this ginger cat. But yeah, so the three of Wands is about turning your back on the past, and it's like you're not waiting for something anymore. You're not waiting. You've turned your back on the past and you're focusing on the future. And there's somebody that you are just leaving out in the cold here. Some of you are focusing on your money. All right, let's just see what you don't see on the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. There's been a lot of kings in this. But there's somebody that was pretending to be this emperor, I feel. Okay, so tell me about the King of Cups. What is the King of Cups for Pisces? There's a sense of being very emotionally mature here. I don't know if this is somebody else or that this is your energy coming out as the King of Cups. It's like you've gone from that, almost like that kind of damsel in distress kind of energy with the Queen of Cups, where, you know, she gets excited and she's very loving and forgiving and sweet. And, you know, hopeful, and she gets all kind of giddy and excitable when it comes to love. But with the King of Cups, I feel like this could be your energy here, where you're like, you've learned, it's like you're still loving, but you're protecting yourself. You're very protective. You've got discernment now as well. You're not just open willy-nilly anymore. You're very discerning. Let's just see why this dude is here. So tell me about the King of Cups. What is the King of Cups for Pisces? What is the King of Cups for Pisces? Three of Pentacles. Collaboration. Some kind of idea, some kind of plan. Yeah, there's somebody here that wants to work with you, or somebody that you may already work with that's putting an interest in you. They're coming towards you. They're interested. They're definitely moving towards you. They see you as this Nine of Pentacles energy, Cancer energy, the Chariot on the underneath that. Somebody that may travel. We've got journey. Somebody that could be at a distance. Tell me more about the King of Cups. Tell me more about the King of Cups for Pisces. Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's somebody that could be at a distance here. There's somebody that could be waiting. Now, whether you're avoiding this person or not, or whether they want to fight for this connection with you, could be that. But there's somebody that is getting ready to move towards you. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. What is the King of Pentacles for Pisces? What is this? What is the King of Pentacles? Shut up out there. Don't know if you can hear this. Young punks out there talking. You can call them punks, young scamps. So you've got the Ten of Pentacles here. So there's something about commitment. Somebody may want to offer you some kind of commitment, or they're just bragging. There's two energies here. There's somebody that could be quite honest with you, but I don't... Oh shit, look at this. Hold on a second. I feel like these ones want to come out. There's someone that's saying that they've changed, or their situation has changed. This person's very successful. There's this businessman, businesswoman that's definitely going to be messaging you. They have money. They may have rejected you, but I feel like this is somebody that, I don't know if they're wanting commitment or they've already been in a commitment, or could be in a commitment. What's this poking out? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's an earth sign here. Getting strong earth with a bit of fire. They may want to come in with an apology. The Chariot. Which way do you go, Pisces? Do I go here? Do I go there? There's somebody that may be quite materialistic. They may have a lot of material things, or they come across as they do. They're very into that kind of scene, you know, they're really into looking good and all the rest of it. Hierophant, Taurus energy, spiritual lesson here. Something that was over, that you already moved on from, but then you're going to be up in your mind over this. So I do feel like you've got some kind of choice here, Pisces. Courtship, it reminds me of that Lovers card, but there's somebody that you may have been married to before, or they want some kind of commitment with you. So let's just see. What is Pisces' big life-changing events coming in the near future? What is Pisces' big life-changing events, Spirit? I feel like with this Four of Cups energy, when it comes to this King of Pentacles, this is going to be very unexpected. Tell me about Pisces' big life-changing events. The Hangman. Big life-changing events is hanging around. Trying to come up with something here. Trying to look at things differently. Trying to come up with some kind of answer. You've got justice, Libra energy. So justice could be coming in for you if something was unfair. Anything else? The Devil, Capricorn energy, and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. There's something that you've been trapped in your mind over here, obsessing over, feeling stuck in. But I feel like justice is coming in regardless. This is something that's going to make you happy. Yeah, somebody's making a judgment call here. Someone's had a realization, Pisces, about you and what you meant to them and what you actually did for this person. They may want to come in with justice now. All right, my lovelies, let's go in with the dice. You've got Sagittarius energy, you've got Capricorn, of course, you've got Taurus, you've got Gemini, Gemini again, Virgo, Taurus, Libra. Whoa, Taurus again, Taurus is quite strong. Virgo again, Gemini again, Gemini is strong. Capricorn is strong. Pisces, last two. Cancer, and the last one is Libra again. Okie dokie, you guys, that's your reading. I'm sorry I'm feeling a bit flat, but I am so tired. I fell asleep earlier. I tried to do the reading earlier, but there were some men that came to work on the house next door and they were making such a noise. Even with the windows shut, it was like all these power tools going off, and there was some out in the garden, there was some working in the house, and I was like, yeah, they would have to come on a Saturday of all days. But anyway, so I tried to get it done earlier, so here I am quite late. It's 10:30 nearly in the PM. All right, Pisces, I love you guys, and I'll speak to you tomorrow and see what your messages are. All right, bye for now.